Let's play some NBA 2K16, y'all. Because that's all we got. We don't got NBA 2K17, 18, 19, or 20. I have 20, I just don't like 20.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they're in the midst of a three-game losing streak, hoping to break out with a win tonight. We'll see if they can shake off the cobwebs. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo...
Like that Chris Paul, it's funny. Say, kids,
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Magic in this one. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando who was unable to get it done against the Warriors.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position. And if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboards.
A look at the Magic starting group. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Vonleh's out there with Harris, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Here's Torres. Vonleh with the rebound. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Now, here's Vucevic. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, it's Harris. From outside the arc, Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the and that one's good by G.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now, here's Oladipo. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Vucevic, and he converts the
I stole the ball.
Vucevic has got his first basket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. Thompson kicks to G.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Yeah, man.
Good, nice play there from Vonleh.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Green kicks to Thompson. Shoots. Here's Spates. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's
How
G.
can you do one of those things that
What a
can't shoot?
tremendous game he played against the Clippers. And the powerful one-handed slam. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Here's Payton. The Warriors making the shot. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Here's Vonleh. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Vonleh's got 5.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
G, no good.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. Punches it down. Pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here's Spates. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 10 points for Freak.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Oladipo. 9 points last game. In the corner, it's Harris. And he hits the jump shot. Harris has got 7 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Yep. He's going to be killing right now.
Let's take a look at some of the leaders of the NBA. These point guards have been shooting lights out during the last month. Freak, number 1. 3rd is Stephen Curry.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
And here's Oladipo following the three-pointer by Freak. The offensive rebound. Payton off with the layup.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And that one's good by G.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Payton outside.
Does a horrible pitch.
Feeds to Oladipo. Pulls it from the elbow. That one wide left.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Barnes passes to Torres. And he dumps it down.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Come on,
Oladipo, here we go. Deflects the pass.
Oh.
The wide open look here for Vonleh. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Warriors leading. Pass to G. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Payton.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Dishes it to Oladipo. Here's Vucevic. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And that one's good by G.
They played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If you see an open look, we got to take it.
In scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Here's Kid Gilchrist following the basket by Freak. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball, takes the 13-footer, bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
There's Azania. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers. Here's Torres. A second chance effort. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Stephen Curry. He's right around 13 points a night, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
Well, you want a guy to come in who knows how to run the offense intelligently, and that's exactly what he does. Kind of like how you ran things, Greg.
Now, here's Oladipo. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Back to Oladipo. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. And Azania gets it to go.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now, here's Oladipo. Great tee that time from Torres.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciates it.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. And Azania gets it to go. Azania's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The feed to G. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. G's got 24 points. And the pass to Gordon. Sinks that one from the post.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
From deep three-point range and released it in time, but it's off the mark. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, they've got Hickson. Azania is out there with Peyton. Then there's Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And it's Delgado in at the 4 slot. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's giving himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there would be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Harris is checked in for Kidd Gilchrist. Here's G, covered by Peyton. Here's Torres. It's hauled in by the Magic. Peyton's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And it's time for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up now on Victor Oladipo's status. Doris?
Guys, I got a status that it doesn't look too serious. This would be a terrible loss for his team if he were to miss this time, as they are gearing up for the last leg of the season, just when you don't want injuries, Kevin.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
Peyton passes to Hazanya. Dixon a screen on Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. That is good. And the Warriors lead by 2.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
There's Azania. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with the open look. Green against Harris. Here's Torres. No good on the triple.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
The dish to Hickson. The Magic again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Torres. It's good from long range. G's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
16 feet away. The shot's good from making the play. 35 points for Freak.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Peyton kicks to Harris. No good off the back of the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
G dishes to Brown. Spades kicks to Iguodala. Torres. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Green, and the shot is good.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Harris connects from 3-point range.
They're trying to come back.
Harris has got 12 in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And it's G finishing it off.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
So it's Orlando now. The Warriors making the shot. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's Von Lang. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Brown. And the Magic making a change here as well. Oladipo's checked in. Iguodala kicks to G. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 5th assist in this one. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Harris. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
To the paint, it's tipped. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Azania gets it to go.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Warriors leading by 5. Green with a screen for Thompson. Here's Torres. Again, Golden State.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now, here's
Little.
goes up. And then G with the jam.
Tell you what, he's is scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against the Clippers. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Golden State.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Out to the wing. Here's Azania. Offensive rebound.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Thompson misses.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And they get it. Azania's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Thompson with the bucket.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Aye.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly.
Hey, we've been attacking them so much. They finally subbed me out.
And that concludes the first.
Oracle Arena.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play deep with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
And what a game for G. He's got 48 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Oh, 4 threes. 12 points of 3.
The Magic trail by 15. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Maurice Spade's out there with Green. And it's Torres in at the 1 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like
Out to the races.
Takes the 13-footer, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. G's got 52 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Vucevic. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's 6
Nice,
points for
man. He gets a
Vucevic.
Getting
foul.
the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Thompson passes to Iguodala. Here's Torres, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better, he's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
The Magic shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Here's G. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The Magic trail by 14. Inside. Harris dishes to Vucevic. And Orlando again with the bucket.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's G finishing it off.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Thompson with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Payton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Harris misses.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. G's got 58.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 6th assist on the night.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Vucevic. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight.
Look at my
he still
floor,
wants to see that happen. He mentioned one more thing, which was that he'd like them to get out and run whenever they get their hands on the ball. Let's play this game at top speed. Those were his exact words. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And it's the Warriors with the ball. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. Green passes to Space.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Space. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Space. The Magic trail by 17. Payton kicks to Harris. Pass to Hazanya. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And now we have a chance to check out Freakin. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. First in scoring, first in free throw shooting, and he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Barnes hits them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Now here is Harris. He's got 20. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Curry dishes to Iguodala. Curry passes to Iguodala. Well, good with the triple. The Magic trail by 19. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Harris misses.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Now here's Iguodala. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Payton with the ball, guarded by Torres. Azania. Here's Delgado, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Curry kicks to G. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 62 points for Freak. Harris outside. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assistants at that position in the past month. 5th on the list, Andre Iguodala.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Yeah, you know, these guys are really more than
Pass
capable of doing it
ignored?
alone if the situation calls for it. But they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
And he sinks the second. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Passes to Hazania. All alone. No good. And Golden State will come the other way.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Torres. She's got 17 now just in the second. Orlando's gone outside a lot. 17 times. 7 of 17. Gordon with no one around. Another miss by Orlando.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Azania. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Azania's got 12 points in the game.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Curry attacking. Golden State moving it around. Laverne, and he gets it to go from the high post. He's got 9.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Azania. 12 points for him. No luck.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. A look at Chicago. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Orlando, a few slots below them.
And when I look at Orlando, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Count me amongst those. I certainly didn't. I mean, their resilience has really surprised me this season.
.105 left in the third quarter. Gordon for 3, and he gets it to go. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Laverne passes to Torres. And now Orlando on the break. Kicks to Hickson. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 6 points for him. Warriors leading by 18. Outside Curry. Here's Torres. And that time, also a missed shot. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And the basket by Gordon.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Azania, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And they can use a few more sequences just like that.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this. He's checked in for Steph Curry. Orlando also making some changes. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Vonleh, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Victor Oladipo. So on the floor for Orlando, Payton is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And there's Gordon, and there's Hickson, and it's Koufos in at the four-man position. Good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 19. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the triple.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Really?
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown.
Look
here
at
in
my
the fourth
score.
quarter. Payton kicks to Vonleh. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The Magic making the switch here. Harris is checked in. So he gets them both. Magic shooting straight 49% from the field. Payton kicks to Oladipo. Left side Harris. Hits the jumper in space. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter. Warriors leading by 22. Here's Torres. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Payton kicks to Vucevic. Harris against Iguodala. The kick out to Oladipo. G with the rebound. G's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lets the three fly. No good. And Orlando will come the other way. Feeds it to Vucevic.
That's a wall.
Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Spades dishes to G. That's good.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And Oladipo kicks to Vonleh. Iman Green with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that push. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times seemed torn.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution. as tonight they complete a season series sweep against the Magic.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for G. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Payton outside. He kicks it to George. Comes up empty off the pick.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allows the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And the Warriors miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Payton kicks to Harris. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. On the wing, George. Three-pointer. And it's George again missing. Here's Torres. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away,
we can't even break 100.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to...
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Oh, it just opens up a lot of different things inside for the rest of us. I'm never going to be the kind of guy that can just shoot our team to victory, but I can play the role of hitting a few shots early and making things easier inside for the big. You feel me?
We got you loud and clear. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
The 2K Sports postgame
Can
show.
they stay there?
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
Just a sip.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
That was a tough game. You did it. Oh. And now we're going back to OKC, bro. Cleveland doesn't want me? What? Great news. The Sun and the offer. The Freak Show. A true MVP. Sports Illustrated. Drink, enjoy the view, you earned it. Oh, there it is. The Steph Curry spirit. LeBron James. Kevin Love. Oh shit, yeah. We got that. We got that right there. But you got that backflip, bro. Backflip that ass. Push-ups. Your signature style. Oh, this is Steph Curry one. Oh, here we go. No. My shot's out of his world, bro. Damn. Damn good shot. Ugh. I got sick. Ugh. I'm playing against LeBron James, bro. He wants to submit them all. Greg, 2019 MVP playoff, 82 games, 55.4 games, 8.5.6 rebounds. Bitch, I made you the coach of the year. We're in the playoffs now. We're going to get some Blazers. Lucky games tonight. You gonna eat that? Still think the Jazz are too better team? Freak with 9 big steals. The Warriors to win 117-10. How many games did we lose? We lost to Minnesota? One lost. 1-1-1-1. I'm gonna get off for the night. I'm not really feeling the games tonight. I'll catch y'all later, dude.